system, the educational system in my country is broken. Teachers are trash for the system. Olis bolis! Welcome to this new section called Why the hell my teacher is not correcting herself. So, I am teacher Kat and I am going to try not to make so many cuts during the video and also to speak fluent and also not to correct myself many times. I am going to tell you a story about how I started being an English teacher, and what I want to show you is that even if I make many mistakes and if I don't speak really fluent, you can understand what I want to say. And that's how communication works. So let's see. So, why the hell I became a teacher? So it all started when I was 10 years old. My sister was studying English at high school and at a course, and she was really frustrated. My mom thought that maybe it would be a good idea for me to enter to an English course. So she put me in an English course, and I hated it. I was 10 years old. I already knew the colors. I didn't like to learn the colors again, so I hated it. I quit. The time passed and basically we forgot about it. My sister started teaching me English and she was good at it. I didn't understand anything, but she was good. And I had a really good teacher. Hi, Mr. Espinosa. And he was very, very good at teaching English. It was really hard because I didn't have basis for learning English before him, but I learned a lot of things. And one thing that I remember is that he told me the irregular verbs, and it was really useful. Yes, I wanted to be like him. I knew him and I wanted to be like him. I wanted to be an English teacher. I wanted to be a good English teacher, not like the ones I had before. And I told my mom, oh, hi, I want to be an English teacher. And she said, yes, what do you have to do? So, for context, my mom, dad, sister, and brother are teachers, and my aunt and uncle are English teachers. So I asked my uncle, and he told me that I have to learn English from the very beginning in a specific course. So I entered the course. I made a lot of friends. I love the teachers. I love you so much. If you're watching this video, you're in my heart. And I learned that teachers are kind. Teachers are funny. Teachers are the best thing that we have. So I enjoyed these classes a lot. So yes, that's why I decided again to be an English teacher. I thought English teachers were cool. I entered the course when I was 14 years old and I finished it when I was 19 years old. I only had classes on Saturdays. That's why it took a lot of time. And I entered the major. It was not what I expected. Teachers in the major were not like the teachers I had in the courses. So it was something shocking. And yes, it got worse by the time, but then it got better and I loved my major. I cried a lot. I made many friends. I lost many friends. Why am I here in YouTube? I am trying to have a career, I think, in YouTube, English, teaching English, because I have had a really bad experience when I taught English at the school. It was the worst experience I ever had. something I have to say, parents are rude. Not all, not all of the parents, but most of the parents are rude. And the system, the educational system in my country is broken. Teachers are trash for the system. And kids don't want to learn anything. Teenagers don't want to go to school. And if you're a teacher, any level, any subject, you're basically trash. So that's how I felt. And I didn't want to teach at school anymore. The idea that I had when I was in the major was really different from the one that I had when I was teaching in that school. So I got really depressed. I quit. And I said, oh, I have to start my own business. And I teach children that want to learn English. And I only make contacts with parents that want their children to be better. And I contact with people that want to learn English that can be really useful for their lives. And they are adults. So yes, it's something really different from what you have in your school and what you have while teaching English to people that really want to learn English. And yes, so basically that. Now I am here in Europe. I am trying to make I am trying to teach you English because I love to teach English. I know I don't have the best pronunciation. Maybe I don't have a methodology that you like. Sometimes maybe I am not the most beautiful teacher that you have ever seen. Um, but here I am trying. I know that sometime I am going to appear in the Facebook pages that hate teachers on YouTube. But I am going to take the risk. And that's why I am here. So thank you to my friends, to my support that are watching this video. Hi, hi. And yes, so that's all that I wanted to say. So you can see, you can understood all of the things that I say, and I am not crying at all. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.